Yes, that is indeed an incense implanted in a rubber ducky's head. Anyway, let me start wasting your time. I really don't understand why white dudes are so unaware that they are the sole reason why their women are like not fucking with them anymore. Like seriously, they want to blame black people, Jews, they want to blame everything else besides them just being absolutely weird as fuck and just not even reading the room. What do I mean by all of this you're about to see right here?
Do you think race mixing should be illegal?
What do you mean?
Like mixing races, like a black person, white person having children, like an Asian and a Mexican.
Yeah.
Should it be illegal or legal?
Should it be legal or illegal?
Illegal.
Oh, no.
No.
Why not?
I love my chocolate
Yeah.
man.
Everyone loves who they love. I mean,
So you're a mud shark.
Oh, what?
You're a mud shark?
A mud shark is crazy. No.
You said you like chocolate men.
Okay.
So you're a mud shark.
No. I like everybody, but I like my chocolate man.
Wait, why should race mixing be legal if the child is more likely to turn out?
So, you see how awkward this interaction is? Like these two girls, they're actually very nice. They could be way meaner than they actually are acting right now. They're actually very polite, I'm not gonna lie, because this guy is just weird right now. And this is what happens when you take that internet 4chan shit and you go out in public with it. This is exhibit A. It is so, and what does he have on his shirt? I mean, black dick on the mind 24/7. Black people on the mind 24/7. He's not just trolling. This isn't just a joke. This isn't just him being funny. This is his ideology. This is what he lives for. Sitting on Twitter all day talking about black people in a negative light. Think about that. And they think that's what's going to attract the ladies. They think that that's what's hot right now to them. And they're over here wondering, why are they going for the black guys? Why? Come on, man. But yeah, if you can't read the room, he called these two girls, or this girl over here, a mud shark because she's into black dudes. You know, they never have a name. They never have a name for the white dudes that go ahead and bust open some black girls. They never have name calling for them. They never have reprimanding for them. They never really had a problem with this whole race mixing thing up until it was actually their women willingly going along and hopping on the soul pool. See, back in slavery, when they were like raping black men and black women, black children, all they wanted with no consequences, it wasn't considered morally disgusting. See, they were cool with that. That wasn't mud sharking. That wasn't any of that other ass 4chan shit. That was cool. But now that it's obvious that their women aren't digging them anymore and they're going to search other avenues, they're furious. They're fucking furious. And let me preface this by saying, no, I've never had sex with any white woman before in my entire life. Don't plan to. Got a nice black woman by my side. But you really gotta look at this shit and just be like, you shake your head like, this is so pathetic. This is what sitting in front of a screen all day will do to you. Not interacting with people, not talking to people. This is what that does.
That's a statistic.
Yes.
Oh, my bad. And what he just said was, you know, that R word that was censored there was retard. And he was saying that mixed kids and people that mix have kids that end up being a higher chance of being mentally dischallenged. I've never heard that before in my life. And I was gonna, like, when I first checked that, I was gonna, like, when I first heard him say that, I was gonna fact check that. I was like, okay, this is definitely wrong, but let me just fact check it. And it didn't even get like 10 seconds later, and they said, this guy literally said he was lying. Like, it wasn't even a statistic for real. So that's the part where they'll be like, oh, it's a joke. No, it's not a joke. You guys legitimately just say shit. You guys do I'm white and I say so. And you expect people to just run with it and not ask a simple question.
from what source?
That question.
Me looking around.
You looking around? Very credible, I do have to say.
Do you think?
And these chicks right here, you can tell they're bops, okay? You can tell they're bops. Now, I'm sitting here being like, oh, they're polite and all that. Don't get me wrong, they're polite, but don't get me wrong. This guy gets to talking enough to these girls. You know, he probably doesn't realize it enough. He probably doesn't understand that, but he gets to talking to these two girls a little bit longer. I don't think he has a chance with this one. He kind of blew it calling her a mud shark, but he gets to talking with her a little bit longer, or maybe her even. He's gonna be able to crack. All right. A lot of these chicks, these white girls sleeping with black dudes, they'll be swirling, and then behind closed doors, when they get themselves a white BF, they'll be saying all sorts of nigger, all sorts of it, saying all sorts of black people commit all the crime, all sorts of that. So don't be fooled by this shit. But I'm sticking to one topic at a time. This guy he just completely made something up, and it's just like, there's dudes in this thread, this comment section, really sitting there being like, yeah, that's so true. Like, what? So they get to literally make shit up, but you have to sit there and throw evidence after evidence, history after history in their face, and they just don't concede. And they're not going to concede. They're too stupid for that. But yeah, you know, you really defeated a white supremacist, right? When the only thing they could say, you beat them over the head with the facts, and the only thing that they can say is, that's why you're black and I'm not. Better than being a nigger. That's literally when you're like, okay, I beat you. You don't have anything else to say. This right here, this image is hilarious. It really is true though. It really is. Like, I almost feel really bad, right? Like, I'll be in a social groups, right? I'll be put in certain social situations, and then I'm showing off my charisma, showing off my personality. And like, there'll probably be some women, they don't gotta even be white, black women, whatever women. There'll be a white dude in there, and it's just obvious that, like, personality wise, charisma wise, I'm just way more comfortable in my skin, way more gamed up. And the women could see that. See, certain things that I do, certain things that men do, how men carry themselves, women see that clear as day. And some of y'all niggas, some of y'all men out here, these young men, y'all are just depressed to the fucking gills. Especially white dudes. And I don't understand it. Y'all have really nothing to be depressed about. Y'all got a whole head start. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Check out this pathetic shit. Now, I know this is probably a troll account. I hope to God this is a troll account, because this is pathetic. So you got this picture right here, and you got Tommy Fourth Power. I don't get it, man. They're low IQ, tarnished society, can't build anything, only good at sports. And yet I see endless TikToks of the prettiest girls that I could never touch with these mindless thugs. What do these guys have that I don't? I'll tell you what we have. You don't possess the BBC gene. Nah, but this shit is really pathetic though. Please stop thinking about black dick every single time you think about your women. That shit is pathetic, white people.